Alumni Stadium, home to the Minutemen of UMass, just a stone's throw away from where the heart of the American Revolution was fought, and we are anxious to see a fight on the gridiron in this one. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Oregon State Beavers, taking on a squad from the American, the UMass Minutemen. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Beavers will kick it off to get us underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the UMass Minutemen head out on offense, and they'll take control first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance.
Oh, he's got some space. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's got it again. Fighting off the defender. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. It's complete. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
And that's a first down.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. We knew coming in that they wanted to push the ball down the field, and they waste no time getting at it.
And I love that, man. I love being aggressive early, setting a tone, sending a message to my team. Listen, we're going to attack down the field. You better be ready for it. This offense comes out, gets the big completion way down the middle of the field.
He's knocked down in the backfield, and even that spin move couldn't create space. Going to work on second down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
And they'll send out the field goal unit.
On the field goal.
Good right down the boulevard. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Beavers offense has its first opportunity of the day. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David. Up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
There he goes! Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. So now it's second and long. Looking to throw again. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Fires to the big fella. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. Punt is on its way. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. UMass has a long, long way to go here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The defense was in the dime package. They didn't have to send an extra rusher. The big fellas up front took care of that.
Yeah, and all dime means is I'm bringing an extra fast guy on the field and taking an extra fat guy off the field. But listen, the fat guys still get home. Isn't that beautiful? The big, athletic defensive line still does a great job getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
UMass will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Hard running there. Breaks into the open. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
And the Beavers will hustle to the line. To the air on first down. Snagged out of the air. Crosses the 30. He's got away. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Beavers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Pocket breaking down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Now staring at a third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Unleashes one deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. And guys, after that field goal, brand new ball game, all tied up. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Got a man. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stops, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Finds his man. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Minutemen come to the line on 3rd and short. It'll be a draw. And he is stopped behind the line, and that's how we'll finish the first quarter. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter. UMass will line up to punt it away. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. From the gun, running back gets the give. Turning it on. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. He puts some heat on that one down the middle. He throws back across his body, and it's picked off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Running back searching for a hole. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Trying play action. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And that's an interesting call, going play action on 3rd and long, because the defense is not worried about you handing the football off. That's not freezing anybody, especially these defensive ends. They're going right up the field, and you saw that time the pocket collapse as they were able to get to the quarterback.
UMass will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. He's got it down the middle. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Catch in the middle, it's Burden. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The give to the tailback. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. The Beavers decide to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The UMass offense returns to the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. All right, guys, let's take a minute and think about UMass. For a lot of schools facing the hill they climb, you have to work the portal. But don't sleep on the high school recruiting either, David. They got a good 3-star running back just this past week.
Yeah, and you create some excitement, you create some momentum. These are the kind of guys that they come in right away. They got a chance to play. Like, you're telling them the future's going to be bright. We're trying to build something special. We just need you.
He's going to run it. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down for the offense.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got his man on the right. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. UMass comes to the line facing 2nd and short. Got his man in the middle. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. The play action fake. Fires complete on the crosser. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence. Road that I can trust this guy.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Just a short pass to the tight end. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Could that be the play that finally wakes them up? Just not a lot of good going on offensively here in this first half. They've only got 3 points to show for their efforts. They haven't been throwing it a lot, but they took a shot there. They got a chunk play. Now they're in a position. They need to score a touchdown here before the half is over.
Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Burden. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Whatever the fastest tempo they have is, that's what they'll use. Wants to throw again. Under fire. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. And the Beavers will bring the punt team onto the field. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The pull and throw off the RPO.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Fires to the big fella. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. The offense will quickly use the timeout. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Here's the pressure. That should be the final play of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Amherst. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's head back to our team inside Alumni Stadium.
Second half just about to get started, and UMass will kick it off. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Low-scoring first half, but now an opportunity to get things off on the right foot here in the third quarter.
Well, and the good thing is you had time to go in the locker room. You had time to discuss what they're doing, what our plan of action is now moving forward, Palmer. They might have caught them off guard a little bit. They know they should have made some adjustments.
Yeah, you had a chance to regroup and go back and think about, okay, where do we think we have our best chance of success in this game? Which side of the offensive line can we run to? Which guy can we throw to hopefully now have a much better second half?
Caught close to the marker, it's Burden. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure coming. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Burden. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
The Beavers are on the move. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. It's on target and complete. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Motion from the wideout. Off play action on first down. He's got him. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Third down coming.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Oregon State! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacked on the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Big Ten this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. Michigan State dominated almost from wire to wire, and a game like this makes you harken back to those Connor Cook-led Sparty teams that won Big Ten titles in 2013 and 2015. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one does, gentlemen.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Leaves it with the running back. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. UMass will line up to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Leaves it with the back. And some room to work. There he goes! Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Beavers moving quickly to the line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's second and long. Here's the give off the left side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. He'll step out of bounds. He's at the 33-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg. 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it to punt it away from deep in their own territory. Oh, he's got some space. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
And if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Complete to the left. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38, it'll be first down.
It's another first down.
Looking to throw on first down. A strike downfield. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down.
Brings up second down.
Back to pass. Using the quick game. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Minutemen were then deep in their own territory, but now they've got a little breathing room. Wants to go up top on first down. Get it out on the screen. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, UMass!
And how about the OC slipping in the screen pass, try to mix it up, slow down that pass rush, let it come up the field a little bit, get it to your running back, let him do the rest. Nice blocking, nice play call to throw in the screen to change it up a little bit and get the big touchdown.
The extra point here would tie the game.
For the extra point.
And the extra point was good, no incident there, and we are tied up in the third. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. To the air on first down. Finds his big tight end. He goes out of bounds, couple of yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18. He'll keep it himself. On the move at the 30. He rolls all the way up to the 40-yard line before going out of bounds in this running game, making an impact. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Beavers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They think there's room to run to the right here. There he goes. Bulldozes, just shedding tackles. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man quickly. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the fourth. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
They could really use a few yards here on third down, because from here, it would be a 61-yard attempt. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, no, the ball popped out. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? The Beavers will call on their punt team. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. No fair catches here, looking for room. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The UMass offense returns to the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Finding open areas.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
First down for the offense.
It's a draw. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him. They go to the draw. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. They'll go to the air. Safe completion on the screen. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Jukes his way for more. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. Pulls it and fires to the left. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. UMass to the line facing third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Absolutely perfect. And they go back on top.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the fourth quarter take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Got his man in the middle, and he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him one. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 25. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Beavers line up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose. Already the fifth kick of the night. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Reads it, fires complete. And he slips the first defender and picks up a handful of yards. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. To the ground to try to move the chains. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The handoff, keep working on that clock. And nowhere to go this time, and he couldn't follow up the big run with another. Defense has to use a timeout, and this call will be big. They try to pop a run on the draw. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Minutemen with a ton of work to do here on third down. He's looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. He gets it to the 34-yard line, but David. Excellent third down defense, and fourth down's coming up. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. It's good. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the fourth.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Took a shot as he threw. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Gotta have it here on fourth down. Throws for the tight end. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses. But this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.